start.
That's usually how it works.
It is. You're all ready, and then you go live, and you get some music to ease you in.
A little Blues Brothers action. I like it.
There we go. Right. We're in. And so greetings, everyone. And thanks for Don for hopping on at last minute, because no one wants to see me here solo again. But we are well, I'm enjoying a nice local Pinkers, and Don is enjoying a quite far from local Newcastle brown ale for the Geordies in the audience.
I'm hoping a soccer hooligan busts in the door and punches me in the face during the stream. That's my goal.
You got any string vests you can wear?
We don't have that here. I don't know what that means.
Imagine you had a vest, but it was full of holes.
Oh, okay. I just learned what a muffler was like a week ago, so yeah, we're all good.
I'm guessing you're talking about. Not an exhaust, is it?
Yeah, exactly.
It sits under the bumper on the back of not the bonnet, the trunk. No, what do we got? Boot.
There you go. Look at you. I was about to call it a boot to try to show off.
A boot. It's a boot at the back and a bonnet at the front.
Oh my goodness! See, you're above my pay grade at this point. The reading level has gone too high for me.
Now, is that drink actually brewed in America, or is it imported?
It's imported. Well, it's in the import section. I didn't babysit it from creation to me, but I'm going to trust him and say that yes, it was brought over on a shipping container. Hopefully.
We didn't want it, so we sent it to America. Hey, Fran's there. Oh no, he's got serious laptop trouble. You stay as long as you need to with Franz, but welcome. Yes, Franz was very disappointed that I didn't win the poll the other day, and Loaded Weapon 1 did. So yeah, tonight we have Emilio Estevez in Men at Work. But
time to do the nasty first. Time to do the nasty.
Yes, that's gross. Still gross, that bit. So when did you first see this? I saw that in the cinema.
This was a cable classic for me. Probably it came out in 90, so I'm guessing 91 or 92. It was all over HBO like every afternoon. You know, it was kind of one of those movies that was safe enough. It's PG-13, so you can show it, pretty much any time, day or night. If it's not in the morning or whatever, it's fine.
15 here, but yeah.
Oh my!
I don't know why.
I don't know. He's a bit of a stalker, isn't he? Emilio Estevez. Aren't they stalking that poor woman and kind of spying on her? Like, well, they're up to no good.
Nowadays, a problem. It wasn't a problem back then.
Yeah, no, back then that's romance. Back then, that shows you really in love.
Yeah. Find out everything you know about a woman, and then go in her flat and use that information.
I find her very attractive. It's okay to stand outside of her window and stare at her.
But you said you saw it in 90, which is not the year I saw it, because if I can get my facts back up without going back. This took almost a year to come to our shores. So yes, August 24th, 1990 in the United States. And then I have to scroll all the way down to February 15th, 1991 for the UK when I saw it.
Wow. And you saw it in the theater?
Yeah. No, well, I saw it in the cinema. I don't know where you saw it. It wasn't a play.
You just invented the language and you've massacred it ever since. This was a kind of a bit of a flop in the cinema here, in the theater, as it were. But no, on cable they would show it in the afternoon, and then again at 1 a.m, and then you turn it on the next day and it'd be on again. Like, here they are.
Well, I think it had. I can't remember. There's no budget for it, but it made 16 million worldwide. But someone said it was in the American cinemas for like 16 weeks because of good word of mouth.
But I don't remember.
No evidence of that.
No, actually, I remember the stakeout films being bigger deal than this.
Yes.
And Mighty Ducks, of course, was a bigger deal than and the Hot Shots franchise for Sheen was a bigger deal than this. Period when Estevez and Sheen were ruling the world. This was kind of low level for them, in my opinion. You know, it's a
I don't
classic.
Yeah, because Emilio wrote and directed it. But yes.
Yeah, I saw Emilio wrote, directed, produced, and starred in it.
It's never a problem when actors do that, is it?
No, when you have like 5 major credits, including starring, it's like, why don't you just sing the soundtrack too, buddy?
Well, maybe we'll check on that later. But yes, this would never be in the cinemas. It wouldn't even be made today. It's such a way it's done at all, is it? You'd have to cut out all the references and comedy and police and.
Yeah, I think these dude bro comedies have kind of fallen off. You know, they used to be a staple, just the Wedding Crashers, Harold and Kumar, Cheech and Chong, whatever. Just 2 dudes being dudes, being silly. It was pretty common. That's not really a mucker.
Yeah, I'm trying to look up how many films he did with Sheen, Emilio and Sheen. The Outsiders, I see. I see.
But that's a bit of a cheat. They're both tiny cameos in The Outsiders.
All right, Young Guns.
I mean,
I haven't seen
Young Guns for sure.
Young Guns for sure. Young Guns 2 was the same year as this, but I think that came out first. See, and then Charlie Sheen has a cameo in Loaded Weapon 1, so that's about 4. I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. I thought it was more. I was trying to work it out. So yeah, the Young Guns. Young Guns 1 was a pretty big deal, but Young Guns 2 was not as much.
But spoiler alert, though, doesn't Sheen die in Young Guns 1?
Oh, is it? Oh, yes, he does, doesn't it? So he's not in Young Guns 2. Unless it's a flashback.
But there might be like a flashback or something, though, in Young Guns 2. That's what I was trying to think.
Yeah, because I thought his character. Yes, there's only 3 things they've done really properly.
And then the father, Martin Sheen, they've all worked together. In Charlie Sheen and him were in Wall Street, and they did, I think, a Hot Shots cameo, maybe.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of a film called Cadence?
Yes, yeah. The oh god, what's his name? Michael Jai White, is that the guy? Isn't
it's going back a bit.
Or am I being racist again? Am I just making all black actors the same guy?
Well, I think you are racist, but yeah, this might be not that bit.
Not this time.
Cadence was 1990 as well. So you did Navy SEALs, Men at Work, Cadence, and The Rookie in 1 year. No wonder he was knackered and needed tiger blood. Cadence. Tiger blood. Oh, that's directed by Martin Sheen, who just friended me today on Facebook, but I don't know if it is the real. I'm assuming it is.
Fancy.
Yes, moving up the levels. Ramon Estevez is in Cadence. Lawrence Fishburne is. And, it's Michael Beach. So, nearly
Michael Beach. There you go. I couldn't remember the lead, but I remembered the whole... I remember Charlie Sheen being accepted. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Kel's here. Good evening, Kel. Rob's here. Rob's live tomorrow night at midnight, as usual, with his tapes and beer. And Master of the 80s, I believe, is joining him. Everyone's saying hello. Dr. Impossible's here. Ooh. Was Sheen in? I never knew Sheen was on SNL. This film is awesome, but it's weak. So let's begin it. It's only an hour and a half. Let's see what we got. So there was a trailer for Wedlock with Rutger Hauer just before the film. We got the lovely Entertainment and Video logo because it's now owned by MGM. So it's now, and then that's owned by Amazon now, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I had heard. Okay, so right now I got the lion roaring.
Okay.
I shall
pause
so
it on
give me a pause here for
one of the
second.
production companies. Oh, I got different. Yeah, Epic Productions. So then we should get to the film.
Epic Productions.
And then
and
there we go.
All right, there we go. So yeah, we're good.
I'll sync it with this. They're both in wisdom. There you go. That rings a bell, but see, Kells knows this film is so funny. It is indeed. It's very, very silly. That's why it suits me down to the ground. Yeah, so they didn't all die in Young Guns. Young Guns 2 now. Because isn't there a Young Guns 3 in production somehow with a lot of the cast?
I believe there is.
But yeah, I think you are right. Most of them did die at the end. That is.
Yeah, well, I think they kind of set up the Charlie Sheen character in the first Young Guns as supposed to be like an important piece, and then he, kind of has the Janet Leigh happen to him,
Spoilers.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, it's Dean Cameron's in here of what's he in? Summer School and Ski School and most unruly punks in somewhere school.
Yeah, I was gonna say I mainly remember him from is what Chainsaw or Dave from Summer School. Yes. I can't remember which one he is. Yeah.
It's a very slight film, but the actors make it work, particularly Keith David. Yeah, because there are three actors from Platoon in this film. Keith David and Charlie Sheen are the two main ones. I can't remember who the third one is, but yeah. Considering how serious that film was and how much light they make of Keith David's being a Vietnam vet in this one. Makes a change. Oh, hello, people playing down under. Good evening or good morning, as it is for you, Friday morning. No need for story. It's all about flying dustbins and lockers full of exploding shit bags. Oh, people getting up to pranks in the old days. It was all for fun.
Not nowadays. Oh, music by Stuart Copeland.
Oh yeah, that's just come up. I did not know that.
From the
is there any of it? It's not really picking it up. There's not much of it. Sheen was in No Man's Land. I've seen that. It's hard to find on this now. Yeah, I don't think I've seen it since the Ventle days. And then we get, is this the bad guy or the good guy? He's the bad guy. Hey, greetings and salutations. That sounds familiar, but this is Vargas' fault, not the professor.
That's not Macabro.
But greetings and salutations to you, sir. I've got the UK disc in No Man's Land somewhere on Fast and Furious. Must have seen that film. I thought it was. I remember this. So this little bit of the story. So hello, Sir Matt Gareth. I'm Maester Don. Good evening.
Nice to see you.
Second, yes. Is that the Rutger Hauer film? I saw that in the cinema. That will be in
Split
coming up one day. See, Larry's here as well.
Good. Larry, my man, nice to see you, sir.
The owls are not what they seem.
Who?
See, he did the noise as well. Yes, Split Second and Wedlock are both awesome. That is true. But I had both of those on one VHS tape, double bill pack, and I've lost it or given it away. Now I've got to buy it again, ready to watch them. Gutted. Aha, there we go.
There's greetings and salutations. There we go.
There was that trickster in the chat trying to be professor. We know. He's even copying his way of speaking. Oh, your dad loves Split Second. Oh, it's making me feel old now.
Hurtful.
Oh, clickety click. Do you remember when films had long introductions with the credits?
Yeah.
Because we are 5 minutes in and we're just getting to the end of the credits and the first character. Because it never explains if he lives on the beach or... Because he doesn't seem to live with Charlie Sheen's character, so... She's just sleeping rough all the time. Oh, yes, Cuffs.
Maybe.
Cuffs I should put on one day because that's in my stack. Yes, Mila Jovovich was only 15 and she's fun with Christian Slater in that film. Yeah, love and kisses on all your pink parts is the flowers he sends her.
A 15-year-old?
She was playing above her age, I guess. Yeah, it's getting hot in here, isn't it?
The police are here.
Christ, I couldn't recognize. That's where I'm looking at it. Who is that with the grease back head? Bloody John Getz from The Fly with the working hands.
There you go.
Let me get the talk show radio. And then we get
perfectly normal to sit in your window looking through a rifle scope.
Leaning out the window.
That's what I do.
Fully obvious. Shooting people. Even
it's just
if I saw that out the window, I would know it's a BB gun.
No. If you drove by and saw somebody sitting in their window like that, you would call the police immediately.
Well, here we go. Now he's spying on... Well, to be fair, she had her windows open when she was changing. So, and when you know there's a building of other people over the road.
She was asking for it. Oh, she's totally asking for it. Look what she's wearing, too.
It's all legal now.
This is all her fault. This is all her fault.
But trouble is,
look at it.
She never finds out that he's spying on her in the film. So that's the conversation for after the film. That's it. Cy Richardson was also in Reaper Man with the media. Somewhat similar plot to, well, yes, if anyone's seen Weekend at Bernie's as well.
Or The Trouble with Harry, I think is the first one I ever saw like that. That's a Hitchcock one where they have a dead body that they're all passing around. I think that's the first time I saw that plot.
Yeah. This VHS is quite a dark picture. Well, hot cup of Java, coffee 1, 2 scoops, nice selection of wines. So yeah, she could have closed her curtains, is what we'll go with. Oh, sorry. You check back when you can. Hey, G-Man's here. Lads, we're lads.
We are. I'm a maester too. I'm a twice maester.
I guess that says Cuffs is great. Mila was younger than that on Married with Children, yes. So yeah, she was in a Married with Children episode where she plays a French exchange student that everyone fancies, and of course, she's wearing not much in that.
Yeah, that's one of the ones that I remember right away. Kelly is jealous of her, right? Because there's a new...
she gets all the boys on dates, so she has to get rid of her, but then, of course, it's bringing money into the house, so Al and Peggy are loving it. And here she is, it's Mayanne. Welcome.
Queen May.
Right, now, so Charlie Sheen is drinking Jolt Cola first thing in the morning. Do you remember that?
Yeah. I was going to say, did you guys get that over there, the Jolt?
We had it temporarily in bottles.
So
same
absurd.
With Tab.
They made it seem like it was this dangerous drink to drink because it has so much caffeine in it.
Yeah.
And by today's Red Bull standards, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing.
It was the equivalent of 2 cans of Coke, I believe, or 2 cups of coffee. That's about as yeah.
Yeah. Have they heard of 5-hour energies?
Oh, and now the crashing government property.
And there's
I will have to apologize for the white guy with the dreads and
oh, no way. The cultural appropriation team, and that's my guy.
I want the film to bring that to light. So
yeah. The dreadlock guy, not the fake Rastafarian, but the other guy wasn't. Yeah. He was in Valley Girl, I think. That's the only
I
thing
haven't seen that. It's not Nicolas Cage, isn't it?
Yeah, it was like Nicolas Cage's buddy in Valley Girl. It's the only other thing I can think of knowing him from.
Now, who's this lady? She looks familiar. I forgot to look her up the other day, but I was watching this again the other night. It took me a while to realize it was him.
Yeah, I believe this is Leslie Hope.
That's it. Now what?
She was Terry Bauer on 24 and Anita Gibbs on Suits. So
got an expert on tonight.
Well, I just scrolled over to Wikipedia real quick.
Thank you. Because there is not very much. She doesn't. Yeah, she's doing a lot of telly these days.
Yeah,
a lot of telly. Bloody hell, she's busy.
But she's a bit of a that actress. Like as soon as you see her face, you feel like you know her. Like, oh, I've seen her in a bunch of stuff. I couldn't tell you what.
Talk radio. Doppelganger. Yeah. I remember Doppelganger with what's her face? Drew Barrymore.
Oh, okay.
Looks like she was caught up in the 90s erotic thrillers in some of them.
That's probably where I'm familiar with her work from. She's a Cinemax star.
I wouldn't say she's the star, but she was in them. But yeah, so apparently, do they look photoshopped to you or cut and pasted as it would have been back in those days? Because
it looks cut and pasted to me as well.
Emilio and Charlie weren't pleased with this poster because it was a rush job at the last minute because they didn't have anything. They couldn't decide on how to market the film.
Well, it's
what is it exactly?
It really is similar to A Weekend at Bernie's. It's that type of movie. It's just two dudes
chucking bins.
Yeah,
no respect, just because they're supposed to be saving up to buy a surf shop, aren't they? Didn't you tell about our surf shop?
Well, the screenplay alone, two garbage men who are surfers who get caught up in a political murder plot. Like, what?
Maybe it was a 70s script he read.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're not good garbage men either. Although they're just the same level as nowadays, where they leave more rubbish behind than they would on the roads than they take with them. Yeah, but there's Men at Work too. They've done... Oh, why can't he have a handbag with lingerie in it? What's Charlie trying to share about him? Nudie playing cards. Who remembers those? I don't.
I've seen them. I've never purchased any. I've never understood the idea of being aroused while playing a card game. Like, two things that don't go together.
So look at the aces. All right, I fold. So now we get cycle cops. I don't think we have anything. I don't know if we have them in London or anything. We don't really have the weather for cycle cops, but
yeah, it's here we have them only in the summer. Obviously, in the winter they can't ride their bikes, but out in California, I imagine they probably have them all over the place.
Except San Francisco. Ooh. I think they keep threatening gun guns too, but like I said, it's nothing.
Yeah, I'd heard. Well, it would have to be some sort of remake or like prequel or something, right? Because, like I say, most of them die in one, and the rest of them all die in two. Like, there's none left.
Yeah, who is left? Is Emilio left?
Well, at the end of two, they are in two. He's old man Billy the Kid, who everybody thought was dead, and he's telling his story in flashback. So part 3 would have to be, I don't know, some kind of prequel with somebody else playing the roles or something. I don't know.
Because I tagged Emilio the other day, and in the other day, he hasn't seen it yet, bless him. But his Instagram handle is also known as William H. Bonney. So it's obviously he does still think of the character.
Yeah.
And then, of course, my arch nemesis turns up just as the music montage kicks off.
He is now my arch nemesis as well.
That's it. You inherit it.
He's up for, we are both nominated this month for YouTube Entertainer of the Month for February. So if you don't feel like voting for Al Lucard, may I suggest a vote for Don Helsing?
Oh. Oh no, dear John Letter. The VHS is a bit behind because I paused it for too long. Professor's in the house. Al's in the house. Oh, everyone's here. No worry. I can only play DVDs and VHS for the screen, but I will. I haven't double checked my loft for the tape. It could be somewhere else, but we shall see. I've still got 5 months. What have we got? January war, Smut in February.
Say it right. It's January and Februmpy. Februmpy.
Fuck you, Harry.
That's a better one. That's a better one. Fuck you, Harry.
I haven't worked out. What would you say? Mafia March. Oh, Mafia March. Baseball April and Rutgers. A May. We have to move them around if I can't work out the right words. Here we go. Warm sun, beautiful women, and the air is just right for drinking. Yeah, Young Guns. So what did I say? It was 1990, so it's been 35 years. Bloody hell. I guess you could have old Billy the Kid with a young gang.
And he was playing an old Billy the Kid in 2. Like he was an old man with old man makeup. So he's what, 1,000 now? 150 in this version.
He's got plenty of stories. He could tell I was going to say he could tell a prequel story, but then they'd have to de-age everyone with digitals.
Just the only part we all liked was where they did peyote on the cliffs chasing imaginary chickens. Anyways, just make a movie about that.
Sold. Oh yes, Mila had she was a child model, was she? I seem to remember that's the only thing I remember about her. But
which is weird because she kind of has a Brooke Shields vibe, and the two of them had almost the same career. Like the long brown hair and the like way nude.
Well, isn't Mila Djokovic? Wasn't she in the sequel to Blue Lagoon? Or was that someone else?
I think. Oh yeah, she might have been, or someone who looked a lot like Mila Jovovich. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was trying to think if it is her.
Yeah, it's either her or somebody who looks a lot like her.
I remember Prince of Darkness titles, but yeah,
Prince of Darkness.
But they
were. Well, I think the longest titles in history have to be what? Good, Bad, and the Ugly, right?
Yeah, it's a 3-hour film, isn't it? So it's got
it's the whole movie. The whole thing is a credit sequence.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, you got to do the.
Yeah.
No, he's got to get in costume to make it sound legit.
Watching movies with Gareth. Yeah.
So yeah, they spend all day in these wetsuits, I'm guessing, in the hot California sun while they're working on the garbage. But
and this movie makes it seem like being a garbage man is a less desirable job. But in America, it pays really well and you get awesome benefits. So like garbage man is actually a decent job. Or sorry, garbage collector. I don't mean to be sexist.
Ooh, I'm offended.
Want to get busted.
Garbage them, I prefer.
Garbage I know so many garbage them.
Hey, Matt. These guys were everywhere in the 80s. Really? Remember the Dog Rover Sheen? Well, yes, there's a whole family, isn't there? Because Martin Sheen's brother, he appears in films sometimes. Then you got Ramon Estevez. I guess it's one of the younger brothers. Appears in stuff. I think there's another one. Renee Estevez, of course. Wasn't she in Sleepaway Camp 2?
I was going to say, I thought there was a woman in there. I don't remember.
Estevez. Or Dynasty, one of them.
An them.
Oh, yes. Christian Slater was 15 when he was knocking boots with a very young peasant girl. In his first film role, wasn't it? Oh.
I haven't seen Name of the Rose in forever. The Sean Connery one, yeah.
That's it. Oh, yeah. So this is more offensive probably because they're dumping plastics and stuff that could be recycled in a landfill.
Well, here's where they're doing the nasty. Yeah, it's time to do the nasty.
Yeah. So, yeah, they have to do this every day. But then, I guess they don't do it one day because they tip it on someone else later on. So someone didn't empty their truck.
Here's another that guy actor. He's been in everything.
Yes, he is one of those character actors, isn't he? So
yeah,
I remember him mostly. Was it Ace Ventura?
Yeah, that's the one that jumped out to me right away.
Yeah. Yeah, it is the still late 80s, early 90s, isn't it?
Yeah, look at the
things haven't moved on.
Look at the hair.
Oh yeah, only no market brands in the house. Only the best. It's like the same doll from Bottom Live. Oh, I'm behind now. Sorry. Monica. So who are these guys? The prank wars they're going on. Hey, welcome. I actually miss a big open window with a guy with a gun. I guess it's 6 o'clock in the morning or earlier. So yeah, where's your originality, boys? And he slips. Is that where you're at with the exploding airbag?
Yeah, but
the VHS will catch up.
Oh, okay. I was going to say I was so confused by the VHS because I just got the exploding poop bag and I was like, "That's not going on."
Shit. This is shit. Where did they get the shit from?
And Charlie Sheen's got that little teeny baby ponytail in the back, like the Steven Seagal ponytail working.
Yeah. Well, I'm way behind. Sorry, everyone. Right, let's crack on. Oh, hang on. So we're back at the Jolt Cola scene here. See, I don't remember. It was very early 90s. It was. I only saw it in one chip shop. It was the only place I could get it, but it didn't last long. It's cream Jaeger Jolt and coffee. Bloody hell, that'll keep you going. Yeah, remember Tab? Yeah, the clear cola. Soundtrack is the same guy who did See No Evil, Hear No Evil. Yes, it does. I did hear that when I played a bit. It did remind me of that. Triggered, sorry. Tab clear is the same thing. There you go. You want a tab? Pepsi. The girl I remember from Doctor Radio. See, there we go. Yes, he went into directing. There we go. So everyone's telling me the stuff I could have saved my time looking up. He's back.
The chat always knows.
Welcome back.
The chat is always right. I've learned that. The chat knows.
Morgan was on that. Suits, of course. Yeah, I never watched Suits. I get confused with the girl from Rapid Fire Leatherface. Yes. Betsy Sibiter, is it? People forgot how popular Weekend at Bernie's was. That was a big film at the time.
That I saw in the theater, the cinema.
Oh, hey. What's the other trap? Touch. Anyone have a nudie pen? Turn the lady over and you got, oh, yeah. Yeah, that was peak entertainment back in the school days, wasn't it? Echo's here. Hello, Echo. Don't forget to drop them likes. Very appreciated. My mate used to have a pack of nudie playing cards at school. They were treated, holy grail pre-internet. Yeah, you think of what's the difference between now and then? See, Chavez suppose he didn't die, so I forget his name now.
That was the only one I could think of that lived was Chavez. Yeah, that was the only one that jumped out at me.
So end credits from the package was shipped. Oh, people sending packages. Lovely. They take away your rooms. Oh dear. I was talking about the track that plays when they're. Oh, yeah. Ed O'Neill's playing with the nudie cards in there. That's the yellow one, isn't it? Yes. I thought it would be an epic battle. Yes, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we would need to have one of those boxing fights that you big YouTubers put on. You can do a.
Yep.
How far is the bayou from you there, Don?
He's on the other end of the country. Fortunately for me, I don't want to get thrashed by a vampire this early into the new year, at least.
Yeah, it's always right for drinking. Yes, it is. Can't believe you're doing a Casualties of War. It's gonna be a lot of long faces watching Casualties of War.
Yeah, not so much a party with Casualties of War.
UVC. A lot of that. Why not Schindler's List? I don't think there are some war elements to Casualties of War. Yes, it's a Michael Myers feel-good movie. It was her in Blue Lagoon sequel. Return to Blue Lagoon. I don't think I've ever seen that. I remember seeing the first one on telly, but It was very dull.
Yeah, I've never made that Brooke Shields Mila Jovovich connection before, but they are, when they're young, like freckle faced and too young to be naked. They're
very problematic. But yeah, there's a lot of those films back in the 70s, 80s. Like, was it Melanie Griffith in one 70s film where she's underage and swimming around naked? And then I think there's Miriam DeBeau or her sister in another drama in a bath or something. But yeah, they're being released as like classic, well received and nominated dramas now. But so here we go. The two rubbish hitmen who apparently have hitmen as their license plate.
Because that's how you do crimes. No Time to Die.
No Time to Die. Oh, yes. Oh, is it? Oh, yes. So No Time to Die is the one that pops up half an hour in. Because, yeah, it's got a very long intro, that one. It wasn't that one. Okay. Vote Gareth. Yes. Vote for me. But all these people leave me out of all these voting things, even though I created one of them.
You have to be under 1,000. You're too popular. You're too good at this.
Well, I'm going to have to create a new one with a minor window just for me. Yeah. Ace Ventura was in Cuffs too as well, see?
Yeah. Oh, he was in Cuffs as well. Okay, that makes sense, yeah.
I remember seeing Joe F. Estevez in a low-budget piece of crap, thinking this guy's a poor man's Martin Sheen. Little did I know.
Nailed
Trouble is, yeah, he does, because he covered, I think it was, oh no, not Joe. Is it Joe? Yeah. Who covered some of Apocalypse Now when Martin went off for his heart attack, when they said he was just knackered. So he just disappeared for 3 weeks.
So they used Joe as like
talking stand. Yeah, some of the talking and standing without seeing his face is Joe, apparently.
Yeah, I've seen Hearts of Darkness, so I knew about the heart attack and stuff, but I didn't know his brother stood in for him. That makes sense.
I only found out about something I was watching the other day. Someone mentioned it. Modern Stud poster. Oh, there we go. Boxer shorts. Oh yes. Yeah, so he does stay the night on the floor. There you go. Now, I have asked Frank Stallone onto the channel, so you be nice. He's got a new
you have to be careful.
Uncle Frank.
You have to be careful diminishing B-list stars around Gareth. He's too plugged in.
But he's more of a singer than an actor. Although he's in like stuff like Hudson Hawk and the stuff he's in.
What about Jackie Stallone? Are we allowed to make fun of Jackie Stallone?
No, thank you.
I don't want any trouble.
I did consider who's the wife? The Great Dane.
Brigitte Nielsen? Is that her?
I thought she hasn't done that many films to make it worthwhile. I like the main villain in this is the sleazy dude from Don't Tell Your Mom the Babysitter's Dead. These people get around, but they look so different. I thought Frank Stallone was generally great in Barfly, so I rate him above Joe. There you go. That's another one. He does do some acting that's not Stallone films. But here we get the great Keith David, or is it David Keith? Which one is it?
Don't start with me. I just was doing it in my brain. Like, okay, wait a minute. This is Keith David, not David Keith, right? Every single time I do it.
I wonder if they've ever actually been hired by mistake for something.
If it wasn't for The Thing in Major League 2, I would never be able to keep them apart. It's the only two things I know for sure. It's okay. The white guy was in Major League 2. That guy was in The Thing.
There you go. There is a Major League reference here where he says he's a Major League pain in the ass. But whether that's on purpose, I have no idea. And then apparently Charlie Sheen is wearing a blue bandana tied up around his head. And at the very end of Platoon, he's wearing a red one. And then, of course, Keith David, or David Keith, is wearing a Vietnam uniform.
This was about the time, like right after Vietnam, through the 80s, they made all these like serious post-Vietnam movies where they talked about like the trouble of, coming home and readjusting and being MIAs and all this stuff. And right around the 90s, but with this and Big Lebowski and some of the others, is when it became okay to make fun of the Vietnam vet. Like,
yeah. I don't know if it's done with respect, but
yeah.
but just after the Rambo series.
I think that kind of jumped the shark. Once we got past Rambo's post-traumatic stress disorder, it was okay to make fun of the Vietnam vets then.
Yeah. Everyone got the help they needed, obviously. Apart from, he's drawing this pier with planes and helicopters attacking it. Oh, here comes the fries.
You never touch another man's fries.
Yeah. Oh, too soon. Yeah, we're going to reach over. And he's not going to do it. Typical. Oh, the grumpy boss was in They Live as well from this. What about the nudie cups? The nudie. Oh, of course, the hot. Yeah, the mugs with the naked women that just appear when they're hot. Yeah, flip a nun, flip a coin. That's how you choose between Outlaw or Don. There you go.
Flip a nun.
Was the boy from Blue Lagoon in anything else? I don't know. I can't remember. All I remember is the Top Secret parody.
Yeah, that's what I thought of right away too, with the blonde curly hair. But Christopher, what's his name? But he was he maybe in like Class or one of those other 80s movies, like something like that, like, you know.
Rumpole of the Baileys in Blue Lagoon. Oh, this picture quality is quite terrible on the VHS. There's it. Night Moves. There you go. With Melographer. Yeah, he knows it.
Yeah.
All the lions. Oh yes, there was that film because they had the lions in it, and real lions, real people. No controls.
Is that Roar, the lion movie? Is that what it's called? RAWR? Roar or ROAR?
That's it. Yes, that sounds like it.
Yeah.
Oh,
RAWR.
Return to Blue. And of course, Sleepwalkers. Nice.
Oh, Brian Krause. Yeah, the Sleepwalkers. Yeah.
The Kmart artist.
I'm not sure anybody gets the Kmart reference. Have they been around in the last 20 years? I don't know.
Yeah, we don't have Kmarts here, but I know what they are. Oh, they found the body.
There it is.
We are now, 30 minutes into the film, and now the story can start.
Yeah.
So someone threw away a perfectly good white boy.
Like in Better Off Dead. They use the same line in there, I believe. Like, damn, they threw away a perfectly good white boy. Like,
how did you get the Frank above the beans? Oh yes, Happy New Year, Cara. Hello. Yes, I'm so far into the year now. I can't keep forgetting.
Oh yeah, me too.
Doesn't he call Sheen a hotshot in one scene too? That wasn't mentioned, but
that's a deep cut.
You naughty clown. Apparently Sheen. That's you, Michael. Yes. So, yeah. I can't remember what it is now. Taylor, I think it is. Yeah, Carl Taylor in this, and I think he's Charlie Taylor or something. Charles. Yeah. So he's got the same initial and surname, but different first name. But thank you. David Keith was in a great but little seen American giallo called White of the Eye. It was released by Canon, but I don't think they really produced it. It didn't appear on my list, so
not familiar with White of the Eye.
Who knows? Imagine this guy saying you got the part in the film, but you have to play a corpse for an hour of the film.
Yeah.
Apparently, he does blink a few times if you're paying attention to him.
You mean to tell me there's lackluster continuity in the great classic Men at Work? I'm hard to believe.
Couldn't be bothered to reshoot it, but Pump up the jam. There you go. Pump up the jam.
Pump up the jam.
Gene Mouse, what the fuck in this scene? Is that why it's a 15? Oh, that's a good point. I wonder if it's been reduced to... It's probably been reduced to a 12 now, surely. It's very... Well, apart from the cultural appropriations in it all over, but... Men at work. I said knock it off. It is not mentioned yet. Yeah. Nothing in the BBFC about this film. Never mind. The Top Secret parody was hilarious, yes.
The curly blonde hair.
And oiled up and muscle.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another F-bomb later. When Estevez is in the bog, one of them apparently... Oh, cut so it could get 12 in the cinemas. Ah, there you go. That makes more sense. Because, here come the police. Where's everyone else? This place is deserted. Roar was a line movie. A crazy one.
Roar, yeah, I thought it was called that. I didn't know. I thought it might have had a different name over there because that's a dumb name. I hate to be a fashion snob, but I just keep getting hung up on Charlie's ponytail and Emilio's big bling earring. Like it catches my eye every time they cut to him. Like
I did see that now. It's close up to me, his little earring.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right, officer, sir. He's just like he's had a few too many. He looks friggin' dead.
He's had a rough night, you know.
Oh yeah, it's just before the pizza man turns up. Right, it's when he's on the phone and he gets the door gets kicked in and it's unplugged. Yeah, the liveliest corpse in cinema history. Definitely blinks a few times. Yeah, I've never noticed. I have seen this quite a few times, but I never
in the movie
paying that much attention.
They keep showing him with his mouth open, like as if rigor mortis has set in, but they keep moving him around and folding him up too. So is he frozen stiff or is he loose? Which is it?
Well, maybe it's loose and he's just hanging down because they can't close it. You and your stupid pellet gun. Yep, it was definitely the pellet gun. The Last Players Police. Bed Off Dead is one of a kind. It took me years to watch it, but I really enjoyed how creative and downright weird it is in places. Yes, it is. That is definitely true.
Better Off Dead's a great one. Yeah.
I was the same. I never watched it when it came out because I didn't fancy it. But then, is that the one with the paperboy?
Yeah,
the other one.
$2.
Yeah.
The mailman, he breaks up with his girlfriend, and then the mailman's like, "I saw you not with that girl Beth anymore. Do you mind if I ask her out?" Pammy movie called Good Cop, Bad Cop, but she doesn't have good things to say about the movie at all.
Was in an atrocious Pammy movie. Oh, God. Of course, yes. I was thinking Keith David's not in that, but yeah, David Keith.
Yeah, okay, yeah, David Keith.
I do remember that now.
Doesn't David Keith play a killer in some movie, like someone on a death row or something? Was he maybe in? No, I'm thinking of Tommy Lee Jones. I think in Brian or Executioner's Song. Who the hell? David Keith plays a murderer.
Tommy Lee was in it.
There's too many to keep track of.
Only similar names people. If Pamela Anderson was ashamed, it must be really bad.
Yeah, I saw Snapdragon and Barbed Wire, so.
Oh yes, I've seen both of those. Because what is it? The VHS has the extended shower scene on it right at the end of the film.
Yeah,
it's all art though.
They did the Howling 2 where they just like take the booby scene and just replay it 80 times at the end. Hey, you guys like boobs, right?
Yeah, it'll do. No one will notice.
Now, are you fast forwarding the VHS or is it just jumping around like
it runs at its own pace?
Because now we're caught up again.
Yeah,
like we're almost there.
Than a digital version.
Wow, interesting.
But yeah, there you go. It's a 12 now with both F-bombs intact. Censors prevailed.
Both F-bombs.
Okay, where's Weekend at Bernie's 3 if we're getting Young Guns 3 for Larry? Because what's the sequel? Weekend at Bernie's was it was old voodoo and playing music to make him move, wasn't it? Was it playing reggae music made him move? Nothing offensive about that. Like that. That's him. Was he the Doctor in Friday 7?
Yeah, the guy who was trying to control the evil psychic lady.
And gets his death cut out of the film. Have you seen the other SFS you know, Rated X? Huh.
Yeah, I did. I saw that one. I think it was a made for Showtime, maybe, or it might have went to the theaters. But they play porn producers. I believe it's.
Who wouldn't believe that?
Yeah.
How far back is that? I didn't see that.
I think that's maybe early
Scary Movie 4 and 5.
Late 90s, early 2000s.
Plays Charlie Harper in Due Date. And so he's in Scary Movie 3, a cameo in 4, and he's back in 5. Okay. Rated X, there it is. Only a biopic. Oh, the Mitchell Brothers.
I was going to say, I thought it was a biopic. I wasn't sure.
Interesting. Oh, it's directed by Emilio Estevez as well. Here we go.
How many
pranks? I can't remember what the prank is now.
But I think they get exploded with the crap again, right? Isn't that the whole gig? They just keep getting crap all over them.
He just flew in from Texas. Oh, yes. That's how they... Oh, yeah.
Got him again.
Oh. Oh, then he looks... How do you act when you know it's going to happen? I guess it seems to be a lot more powerful than they're expecting. Smells like an old tramp scotcher. Yeah, Bernie would have been super by the end of the film, wouldn't he?
I didn't realize that I knew Emilio Estevez had done directing. Like, I knew he had done this, and I knew about Wisdom. But I didn't realize how much TV he had done since then.
No, I've not.
CSI New York, Cold Case, Numbers. Yeah, Bobby. Yeah, I remember Bobby when it was out. I think he has a small part in that.
No, there's no Weekend at Bernie's 3, unfortunately.
There needs to be a Weekend at Bernie's 3. Have the two leads from the other two be the dead guys this time.
Is Andrew McCarthy in there? I can't remember now.
Yeah, it's Andrew McCarthy and Jonathan Silverman,
That's
maybe?
Them. Yeah, I couldn't remember. But yeah.
I was going to say Silverman.
What's Andrew McCarthy? He's done Mannequin and then Weekend at Bernie's, 2 big hits, but yeah, probably not the best for you.
Some Kind of Wonderful. What else was he in?
Outshined by Spader.
Less Than Zero. Yeah, Less Than Zero.
Oh yes, that was a more serious one, wasn't it? Just a tad. Rick and Morty sets him faster in Return of the Living Dead. That is true. Yeah. I can't remember how part 2 started. Did they needed him for something else, didn't they? But yeah, I haven't seen those two for a while, but I can't remember why the sequel happened apart from money. Hey, thank you, Mayan. All those bots coming in handy.
Attaboy. Put him to work.
Oh. Raw Dog Justice. That would have been a better title for Pammy's Good Cop, Bad Cop. I wonder if Jay's covered that one on his channel. I know, Jay's covered Snapdragon because he's a glutton for punishment.
I think I've seen Raw Justice. It sucks. Yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, where'd he keep this gun of his? Uh-oh. Although Charlie Sheen does have a very nice apartment. I don't know if it's in a poor area or anything, but because he's only a bin man and he's trying to save his money for the surf shop.
Yeah.
I don't think Sybil Danny was impressed when they played that shot 20 times. Yeah, I'll only get my tits out for one scene. That's all right. Well, that's a deal.
We'll just recut it to techno music and just play it 20 times.
Well, they play that. Yeah, they play that damn song from that band. I think that's about 20 times as well. Oh, it's 16. It's just that, isn't it? Do.
Boobs.
Fine cinema, indeed. There's definitely going to be a howling one at some point.
Giving a whole new meaning to stretch the runtime.
It's a sequel up there. David Keith was a genuine psycho in White of the Eye. Oh, that one. Okay, I will have to look that up. Is he still with us, David Keith? I think so. Oh, Charlie Sheen's down. Oh, hang on. We got a Twitch follower. There you go.
Promotion of this channel viewers the price is lower. Oh, look at this. Fine deal.
I get all the viewers chatbots I want.
Oh, durable can't tip, you rascal.
No dice. I love Valley Girl. I don't own Valley Girl. Something like it.
Yeah.
It might be one of those VHSs that's quite rare.
Yeah, the guy who keeps getting the poop splattered on him in this, not the fake Rastafarian, but the other one. He's like one of the main guys in Valley Girl.
It doesn't look like it's available at all.
Yeah, we just I had watched it recently with Popping the Popcorn and Carrie Craves Cinema for their 1,000 subscriber special. So I did a watch along of them. That's the only reason Valley Girl's fresh in my mind.
There you go. Yeah, because it's one of those mall films, isn't it?
Yeah.
David Keith was in 5 stars. He was 17th choice. Yes, that's what I remember him now. I think that's
there you go. That was another classic David Keith. Yeah. Although, have you seen the new Firestarter, the remake?
Mm-hmm.
I think David Keith probably does better than I don't know, Zac Efron or whoever the hell's in the new one.
I'm trying to think who was in that.
I can't remember. I think it's him.
Yeah. Asshole. Because yes, this is very similar to Stakeout as well.
Yeah,
spying on the lady, romancing the lady.
A lot of peeping Tom romance. A lot of peeping Tom romance in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, it was allowed. Well, George McFly did it, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Rent-a-cops. I hate rent-a-cops too. Breaks the fourth wall at that one, doesn't he?
Yeah.
There's Dave from the Isle of Men.
There he is.
Welcome, Dave. Oh, he's looking
the Isle of Men.
Yeah, I love Howling 2, even though that's the absolute shite. That trailer for Howling 2 was on so many videos back in the day. Oh, gotta make myself look full. Yeah. I just need a banana. I can do the naked gun joke. You got something on your mouth? No, the other side. Drop the banana off.
Nice ankle bracelet. How'd that get down there?
Oh yeah, he's imagining her killing the guy, but I forget how much of a great mullet Charlie Sheen has in this.
That I like this mullet, like the mullet the kids have nowadays, where it's like long, but then it's buzzed on top. I don't like that mullet, but this tricky mullet, this Jaromir Jagr, Mario Lemieux mullet, that's nice. I like that one.
Ow! See what he did?
Suddenly it's airplane. I'm in charge now.
There we go.
Okay, now he's back. All right.
I'm back. I'm dropping my Fright Night tape on my foot because I was going for my Howling 2. See, it's Howling 2 here.
Your sister's a wolf.
Yeah. It doesn't say werewolf bitch or Sturber. My sister is a werewolf anyway.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't mind the original file because it's the director of Commando, isn't it? That did the original Firestarter, so it's got some great practical fire effects.
George C. Scott is weird,
and yes, he is good.
But I thought Drew Barrymore did fine. I mean, as much as you could want from a child actress in that role.
I've not seen the new child actress, so I don't know if she's any good, because there's few and far between good child actresses now.
Yeah,
or actors. Yeah. Judgment Night. Yeah, everyone mentions Estevez's Judgment Night as one of his best. I don't know. I've seen that for a very long time.
His body of work is a weird one. Estevez's. Like when you go through and look at him, like, we think of Mighty Ducks and Young Guns, but really I think of more, Wisdom and the Stakeout film. Repo Man. Yeah, Repo Man's good.
Abominable Christmas. The beginning of Mission Impossible. Maximum Overdrive, of course.
He's not in it. Maximum Overdrive is chef's kiss. That's good stuff.
Way. I keep forgetting to put horrors on the list for watch parties.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Although
he's in what's it called? Nightmares. Did you guys have that over there? It's a I just anthology.
Saw that. Yeah, I just saw that mentioned here in 1983. I don't think I've seen that. I recognize the poster with two hands, but I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, it's an anthology horror one. He's in one of the 3 or 4 stories in it. But
yeah, okay. Lee Ving is in it.
Lee Ving, lead singer of Fear, and Mr. Body in Clue.
There you go. I got the right person for this one.
Yeah.
He's in the middle of your chat. Oh yes, of course, Tangerine Dream, the 80s go-to people, weren't they? Yeah, the Goblins in the 70s and Tangerine Dream for this. Oh, he's swinging that gun around. There's the pizza dude.
Chainsaw or Dave.
$8.
I think he's Chainsaw, right? And the blonde guy is Dave, or is it the other way around? I don't remember. Dean, what's his name?
Oh. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Because there's a big joke at the end where the talk radio has, my boyfriend's a pizza delivery guy and he didn't come home last night. I think you should dump the dude. Surprised Estevez didn't do a Mighty Ducks. Because what? Was he in 1 and 2, a cameo in 3, and then back for the TV show for a little bit, as far as I know.
Gordon Bombay, that's all I remember about that.
Just my
Judgment Night.
Lots of praise for Judgment. Oh, he was in Pretty in Pink as well. Isn't she pretty in pink? The Razzies targeted Emilio for Maximum Overdrive when, he is far from the worst thing in that movie.
Oh, I would argue there's nothing bad in that movie.
I will take that argument, and you can tell me why some things, some cars can drive.
What's her name? Yardley Smith?
Yes.
Cardis!
Hey, Sean. Welcome, Sean.
Hello, Sean.
Or Happy New Year if I haven't mentioned it to anyone. See?
Michael Myers knows. Michael Myers knows.
If you get directed by the man that wrote the book,
who is completely coked up and Jack Daniels out of his mind.
Allegedly. Oh, no, he admitted it. He doesn't even remember.
Yeah, he even says, he's like, I don't even know what I was doing. I was just...
If I had my M16 right now. I hate it when pizza's in films. Always makes me want one. Thanks, Michael. There you go. Everyone's agreed.
Flashback where he's dressed up like the Viet Cong. Oh my God, I forgot about that. Wow.
No food for the prisoner. He should be treated accordingly. Have you completely lost your mind? He's not the enemy. He's a pizza man. Back in Pubai, we would have been killed the second he knocked on that door. I would have snapped his leg like a twig. He never would have seen it coming.
Commie bastard.
The commie bastard gets no food.
God. A man in a black pajama.
Who made you?
Dude.
Let's rock. Yes, definitely got to do. Oh yeah, this one. What's her head doing in his lap? Oh, it's a chronological or whatever it's called.
Phrenology, right?
Chronology. There you go.
Phrenology.
That's why I don't win the taking the bumps on. Was it Kurt's ass or whatever it is? Colts. Yes, I don't know if that.
I think did.
Oh, they have. Yes, Trucks, isn't it? In the 90s, a TV movie called Trucks.
Yeah, Sci-Fi Channel did it. And somehow I think Maximum Overdrive is a much better film.
Somehow it is.
I think the AC/DC soundtrack kind of makes Maximum Overdrive.
Helps, doesn't it?
Yeah, but, the screeching stab.
Remade The Shining in the 90s.
Children of the Corn they remade. Sci-Fi did.
3-4 times now, is it?
Yeah, same with Carrie.
It's not the best story to start with.
No.
They keep trying though.
They need to make. Did you ever see Cat's Eye?
Would you buy more again?
There's a James Woods segment called like Quitters Inc. They need to make that into a movie. That needs to be an hour and a half. Like I want that whole movie. That's a good story.
Yeah, that's a nasty story. Oh, here we go. See the VHS is ahead now. Here we go. He's in the toilet reporting a kidnapping.
I want to report a murder and a kidnapping. Both?
I had the blood. Did you kill the victim? No, I didn't kill him. No, see what the F word situation is.
Dad in Daredevil. HCD.
Oh, he does. He's the dad, isn't he? Of course he is. Thank you.
Yeah, I think
fuck me. Hey, isn't that what the police are supposed to do? There you go. I love his scream when the door gets kicked open. That was a big message. Soundtrack is awesome. Yeah, AC/DC didn't know what they were getting into, did they?
Soundtrack.
Repo Man is email. That's a point. I do have. I was thinking, do I have Repo Man? I do. I got it on old X rental from the lovely Terrence McGuana.
Fan.
What's his
favorite
name?
of the internet everywhere, Terrence.
Yes. What's the Cox? Alex Cox, isn't it? Who directed that?
For years I thought it was the Mike Nesmith, but he just produced it. The Monkeys guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Which is it? The young British monkey that always, the short British monkey, actually, always turned up in TV shows and films in the 80s, didn't he?
Oh, Davy Jones.
That's it. Because what's he in Brady Bunch movies and Sledgehammer?
Yeah.
I remember him turning up a few times. This poor pizza dude. They're paying. Oh, they're paying. They're gonna pay. Oh, hang on.
I can't believe
that bot has a good deal there. See, there are other competitor bots to get on that. Said no one. Yeah, I don't know. Do people fall for that? Not that I wrote his number down.
Yeah, I screenshotted it earlier.
Okay, I was going to send it to you later, just in case. But... There you go. They kind of did. It was called Trucks. It was made for TV movie in 1997. So yeah, you can tell it's not going to be gory. How is he instantly starts rummaging through a bin? Yes, he does, doesn't he? To find out information on her that he can't see through her windows. Oh no, the veil's coming down. We can see
losing my green heart. What is that? Velvet?
I'm watching The Last Boy Scout, finding out it's Friday night's a great night for football.
And
Not that I know anything about
Billy
football.
Blanks shoots that guy while he's running on the field.
Yeah, with big cinema break, and he blows his head off.
Did you guys get Ty Bo over there? Was that a thing?
Yes, I was going meaning to do a video about that. I got a Ty Bo exercise video. I used to have the DVDs, but I never got into them because I never had the time. But he's still going as Billy Blanks. He's in what's he in? Is he in the last Kumite?
I was going to say he's got to be in that Kumite movie, right? I knew.
Yeah.
I figured he's made for that.
Well, when that little girl kills the cat, she lost my support. Oh, hang on, what are we on about? Was that Cat's Eye or was that something else? Oh yes, no one's mentioned Breakfast Club with Emilio, where he's the jock?
Yeah, and he falls in love with Ali Sheedy's goth character or whatever.
Yeah, and then they give her a makeover, and
that's all it takes. Yeah, That's all you do for a high school girl. Take the glasses off, put on some makeup. Suddenly, she's beautiful. That's all you do.
Until she, but then she doesn't know how to do her own makeup, so I guess it doesn't.
Yeah, tomorrow she's back to screwed. But yeah, she has to go to Molly Ringwald's house every day.
But yeah, because. But yeah, he started fancying her when she was the goth girl, not the pretty girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dandruff
remake
thing.
Yeah. But because I know the Goblin truck from Maximum Overdrive is still around, isn't it? Some guy's got it. I think he was supposed to turn up on Patrick's channel for an interview. I don't think he did though. About talking about the Goblin truck, because I don't know how they got the licensing for that. I guess it was back when Marvel had no money and didn't care. You get the Green Goblin truck.
Yeah, I always wondered how they got the rights to that. Because it felt like a Marvel tie-in, because they put that face on everything. It's on the poster and stuff, the Green Goblin face.
It's the biggest thing about the film is what most people remember about the film. I thrive on misery in the jungle. Misery is all you got. But things are different back here in the world, or so they seem. Yeah, because this is a realistic tirade. It's just it's played for laughs. Let's be nice. Let's be civil.
He's got the BB gun to pour chainsaw over Dave's head.
Yes.
Kari Wurr, that sounds about right.
Who's that? Sounds familiar. Is that?
She was on a TV show here in America called Remote Control, but I think I remember her. What movie was she in? I can't remember. There's one of them Cinemax late night flicks.
I thought it sounded familiar. Not that I would know about such things.
She was a real. Her and Erica Liniak were neck and neck. Yeah, pretty much the same career.
All right. In America, a garbage collector is not considered a great job. Okay.
Yeah, well, it's not a great job to do, but compared to most jobs, the benefits and the pay, well, they used to, at least they used to be decent, because it's a government job most places. So.
Yeah. Perks. Sorry, guys. You'll swing for this, James. I shit you not.
Whoa.
Brenda, how do you pronounce that? Bukake?
I don't think that's how you pronounce it. I think that's probably wrong.
Backy? Because he's in what? Hot Shots 2 and what else? Under Siege 2. Yeah.
I don't know if I know her.
Give everyone a sub. Sheen seems so much older here than in No Man's Land. It was only 3 years later. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Was he partying hard back then, like they all were? Back on the beach.
No Man's Land. Is that the prison?
I remember one of those tourist films. Because he's also mentioned he's always mentioned The Wraith as a Charlie Sheen film, but he's barely in it, is he? It's more of a flashback.
Because it's a person in a helmet most of the time, right?
Yeah.
So it could be anyone, right? Yeah.
And then, of course, he pops up in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, where he went out to sleep for like 48 hours just to look the part for a 2-minute cameo.
Yeah, I will say that the best of the best mullet is a classic.
I thought, sorry about that. Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah. Or The Ambulance with Eric Roberts. That's a good one. He has it in that as well.
Yeah. This is the MacGyver mullet. The Richard Dean Anderson MacGyver mullet. You know?
And then just to make him look different for what is it, Stargate, he just has the military buzz cut. The Way Back in 2010. Yeah, I'm sure he's done a lot of great stuff, just never gets heard about.
The Way Back, is that the Ben Affleck basketball movie, I think?
No, I was thinking that when I tried it. Is it? I don't think it is, though. I think it's a bit later.
A different Way Back?
Yeah. Don't live stream, Carl. Step away. Firestarter. Ah, yes. Martin Sheen, of course, and he was in Dead Zone as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, the governor or whatever, future president.
I don't like them Kentucky waterfalls.
Yeah, exactly. Get the buzz on top and get the waterfall in the back. It's a Kentucky waterfall, yeah.
Whatever works. Young guns, having fun. Oh, Free Jack. I saw that in the cinema as well.
I saw that in the theater.
I went to the cinema a lot in the early 90s.
Yeah.
But like you said, and none of these films would get cinema releases if they were made today.
Or they would be in the cinema for like a week. You know,
well, they were only for a week back then as well. But
yeah,
especially Free Jack with Mick Jagger. Was it Anthony Hopkins? Was it?
Yeah,
I think we made it after Silence of the Lambs, but Silence of the Lambs hadn't been released by the time he made it. So, yeah, here we go. Just making a simple adjustment to the car. And apparently, you can, in the HD version, you can see the cables that run to the car to blow it up. That's it. She was also in Part 2 with Mr. Sheen, of course. It's her mole. Oh yeah, this might be was this the first film I saw a taser in?
Oh yeah, I've never, especially that taser.
It's a weird one, isn't it? It's like big box with a.
Yeah, it looks like something that Ghostbusters would use. It doesn't look like.
Looks like it's missing a part. George C. Scott was also awesome. Even his how the hell did Razzies nominate George C. Scott for anything, but especially Exorcist 3.
Oh, Exorcist 3 is great.
Yeah, and then what was it, The Changeling and was it Hardcore? The other one where his daughter's
and he's got to like watch the movie and he's like I always think of the pain of him watching his daughter do X movies like
And nowadays they're all proud of their daughters doing it.
Yeah, it's called OnlyFans. It's all good. Yeah, she's
yeah. You pay for my retirement. You'll take all of those D's. I think I got demonetized from my what's it called? Philip K. Dick video because I think I said dick too many times.
It happens.
So I asked for a review of that one. Blaze of Glory. Oh, there's a car. I missed it. There's a car. That's a nice car. That's sadly no longer with us.
Yeah.
The only other question, the pizza guy is oh, thank you, Mike Mars. Yes, he is an Elm Street clone. He's one of the patients in the mental hospital.
Dreams. Yeah,
with bad dreams. Yeah, but yeah, was it
ski school, summer school, are the two.
Summer house. Summer school, yeah. Summer house. The fuck am I?
Same thing, yeah.
I have seen he's been on other channels and interviews, but he was in an episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where it's spoofing the ski school. Yeah.
That guy's eyebrows right there.
Yeah, he's done a varied career, certainly. But he's mainly remembered for his 80s comedies.
Yeah.
Where's him? So he was in The Prince of Bel-Air, the TV movie, not the Rockula. That's the one I was trying to think of. He was in Rockula. Or he is Rockula. Ski School 2. Yeah. Curtis. Are you dead?
Curtis, are you dead? Curtis.
I guess. I guess I'm trying to think. I don't know. Free Jack. Don't know if that counts because what is he, a race car driver in that?
Wisdom a little bit. He plays like him. He's with his lady friend. You know, I mean, it's more of a kind of a romance thing, but
Stuck by lightning. It's the weirdest thing. A freak storm.
He gives off a tough impression in Outsiders.
Yeah.
When he's asking the guy, like, do they dip your face in the batter to make the gorilla cookies? And what's his name? Soda Pop, I think. I think that's what he plays.
Yeah, where's the police? Over here by the playground.
Don't make me a widow on my wedding day, Curtis.
Yeah. No,
and I like how they even have her disgusted by the idea that these two would be gay on a merry-go-round.
Different times.
Yeah. And then they're like, will you help us? And he's like, nope.
It's pretty obvious they're both handcuffed and not nude.
Yeah.
They got their shorts on.
They're over there inventing the human centipede.
But yeah. So I don't know if they know it's a joke and they just don't want to help them because they're bastards anyway. Oh, I need to give Bad Dreams a rewatch. Yeah, I saw it last year. I think not. Yeah, last year. Well, 2 years ago, maybe now. It's not bad because who is it? Richard Lynch is in it, isn't he?
Yeah.
As the Freddy type that burnt up.
Yeah, I completely forgot about it until you just brought it up. I was like, oh yeah, I remember Bad Dreams.
Surely, maybe it's the Richard Lynch that was blown up by Chuck Norris in Invasion USA, and that's why he's all burnt and out for revenge.
I was thinking of Invasion USA when Charlie Sheen and his woman were sleeping on the beach. I was like, oh no. I know how this turns out. You guys are in trouble.
Two in the head.
Yeah, with the Uzi, with the silencer, and it still makes noise.
Who did you say the person that was in this is in the? Because I'm lost. I forgot who it was. I think is it one of the pranksters.
Oh, is in Valley Girl or whatever.
That's a good one. Let me see. It's in the trivia. There's not much trivia. There's not much goofs. There's not. Apparently, the biggest bit of trivia is the Japanese Garbage Collectors Union demanded that the film be banned from video sales as it disparaged trash collectors, portraying them in a poor light.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Japan was that woke like 30 years ago. That's nice.
I'm way behind again. So yeah, the comedy bastard gets no food. Whatever happened to Nightbot? I disabled Nightbot because he was taking over. And they had the note to put him in a scene where he sets fire to himself. Yeah, Paul Richard Lynch. He was great in everything. Quitters Inc. There we go. How am I that behind? I thought I was catching up a minute ago. Shit, I'm way behind. Sorry, everyone. I'll get Tricky Dick. Hey, Russ is here.
Hey, Russell. How you
Fans
doing?
Fans I know who used to make and sell CID. Hang on. What's CID? Is that cider? Is it something else I don't know about? Needs sugar? What? Nothing. Oh, yeah, that's the pizza dude. Dead Zone is really good. Yeah, I was. The TV show wasn't bad, but I think I only saw the first few seasons when it started a bit samey. Fascinating. That is Rusty. Rusty's seen a lot.
The Dead Zone, I believe the Dead Zone was the first R-rated movie I saw as a child. Like my parents took me to it. I had to cover my eyes when Dodd had pushed his head down on the scissors. But other than that,
I have to now. So yeah,
yeah, I remember my mom doing the hand over the eye thing, and I'm like, what?
Sheedy was better match with Johnny Five.
Yeah, Sheedy was a better match with Johnny Five, but because he was looking to give some input.
He's got all the attachments. Yes, Richard Lynch was token bad guy and everything, wasn't he, in the 80s?
I don't know. Do you think Richard Lynch's burns made him a more serious actor?
Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it?
Did it add to his gravitas, being all scarred up?
I want to see Mr. Sneaky Man come join his partner, Mr. Bonehead. I know there's a difference between a torch dropping and a gun dropping. I was going to say eight-legged freak, but I wasn't sure on that. But yeah, she's Scarlett Johansson's mum in that, isn't she? Here it is. Fine. There she is, screaming at the giant spiders.
Wow, that was a quick pull. Nice.
Some things don't fall on me when I pull them out.
You had that and the Howling 2 just right there.
It's not that name, okay.
Now everybody's.
I just misread it, is all. She's first big role with The Boys Next Door, which is a weird movie. Oh, very, very un-PC. Now everyone's going to want to watch that now. You mentioned it's non-PC. Yeah, Willem Dafoe was great in Shadow the Vampire. That was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, FW somehow, more no.
Yeah, overplaying it, but still being scary. I bought that cheap recently. Now I definitely want to watch it. See, now everyone's watching The Boys Next Door. Free Jack looked straight to video, Free Jack, but it did make it to the cinema. Hot Shots Part 2, yes.
That's 2.
War. It's fantastic. Yes, and the guy from Whose Line Is Anyway? Was he the ginger guy? Who's a part of Charlie? Ryan Stiles.
Ryan Stiles, yeah. Sorry.
Where is he now? The cables on the car are pretty big. Oh, I've never noticed, but. The Wrath has got the great Clint Howard in it, of course. There's a man with a massive career in films.
Yeah, he is.
He's always working.
Star Trek and all of that. Buck Rogers.
Buck. There's a great clip of Dennis Pence interviewing Charlie Sheen where he's referring to him as Mr. Sheen, which is a brand of polish over here, yes. Mr. Sheen keeps everything clean.
I can't believe there's a man named Dennis Pennis.
Yeah, he was a fake interviewer. Yeah, like bright ginger hair and glasses, and it was really annoying and mean to celebrities just to rile them up to. I think he did people like he was always at the premieres of films, so it was like he was from the BBC. He was on the BBC doing his show, so of course he had the BBC microphone and all the official stuff. So the celebs would come and speak to him, and then of course he would tirade them with abuse.
Like a Jiminy Glick type character.
Yes. But
gotcha.
More mean and adult.
I wasn't sure if you'd know Jiminy Glick. I wasn't sure if that made it over there or not.
Yeah. Martin Short character. It didn't make it over there, but the internet helps.
Yeah.
Oh, a decent film till the ending. Oh, no spoilers. Oh, Freebie and the Bean. Yes, I've only seen it once, but yeah, it was very enjoyable. Poor alas, and both of those are dead now, are they?
I believe. I don't know, James Caan, right, for sure, but then Alan Arkin.
Alan Arkin was last year.
Yeah.
He was too busy porking Demi up with a good ending. That would distract you. I was taken back by the female lead going ooh as the two cops being tied together.
Yeah, that's the scene I was talking about. Even the main woman in this is just like, ew.
Oh, Lucas, which yes, Corey Haim. Oh, the VHS is playing out. This is where the film was stopped. They never got to the end. Whoever watched it last. See, if I'd have caught up with the chat. Warner Archive. Release on MOD. Okay. It's probably the time I saw it. Another very on PC film. I need to watch it again. I can't remember much about it. Oh, there you go. Allegedly, is that what? Yeah.
That's what they say. But that's what
knows?
Corey Feldman says. And
yeah, there's
other
only
people.
one person alive that knows the truth now.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Blu-ray. There we go. Yes. None shall miss your. I don't know if Echo still uses him. Oh, there's a shot there where the truck's coming at Emilio and he drops just before it cuts, and it looks like it gets very close before he cuts.
Yeah, all of these are.
It looks, and then there's the hero shot.
I've been trying to keep an eye on it. It seems competently directed. Like
I would give him that. Yeah, I guess he's worked with the greats like Stephen King and such.
Yeah. I know everything it takes to be a great director. I'm going to need 8 kilos of Coke and 7 bottles of Jack Daniels. And
that'll be in my trailer.
Yeah, exactly. Porking Demi.
Actually, I like the second Stakeout film better than the first, but just because of the explosions, I think.
Does he have the mustache in both? Emilio Estevez?
And he has to shave it off in the second one to appear as Richard Dreyfuss' son, and then
so just the first one,
faces the mum, who's not his mum, but she's married to Richard Dreyfuss in some convoluted story, isn't it? I'm guessing they banned Exterminator 2 in Japan too, with its garbage pimped up with machine guns and such. Yeah, I bet that went down a treat. Oh, yeah, yes. Yeah, we hardly knew the Nightbot. He was only. Oh, here we go. Break the fourth wall. I hate too. So it's not to be taken seriously, this film. Yes, poor Nightbot. He wasn't any use. Just blocked the real people. Walken should have been Oscar nominated for Dead Zone. The last time I watched it, it moved me to tears. Yeah, he is great in him.
Yeah, it's an underrated. It's one of my all-time faves. Well, because I saw it so young, it made an impression on me way early. Like, the ending of that one blew my mind as a child.
Yeah. So the truck is moving, and that is the brothers hanging on the back in real life. So well done for them for doing that stunt. The truck's not moving too fast, but that is them really swinging on it.
It looks to me like they're hanging from belt cables or something, probably.
Yeah, they're going to be on very secure stuff.
Yeah.
Fritz the Cat. This is Russell's first rated. Someone says, as a child, would you know it was X-rated? It's a cartoon.
Yeah.
Just need some solid extras. The In-Laws was another classic. Oh, Criterion. You know you've done well. Like the 2 Michael Bay films that are in the Criterion collection, aren't there?
Never saw Phoenix.
It was also in Phoenix. Yeah,
not familiar with that one.
That's it. She was the
Anaconda. Yeah. My buns don't want none unless you got buns on.
Hey, I got it.
Hey, look at that. You are on it.
Yeah, I'm on the ball tonight. She's not in the picture, though. Nope. Eric Stoltz. Another film I saw first time not done and enjoyed. Oh, another film I saw first time not done. I will skip the remake, even though I like Michael Douglas. Hang on, what am I missing? Oh, Dr. Impossible. Oh, The In-Laws. I don't know them. There's a remake. Yes, it is. Okay, catch up. Whatever happened, yeah, he's him saying something about no one was safe, not even Cindy Crawford. What did he do? He did other characters because that was just a character of Dennis Bennis, but yeah.
It's the best head you've ever been given.
It's a mall movie, but maybe apt for your rumpy pumpy feb. Hang on. I missed that. Where is it? Oh, Lucas. Is that the one we're about? Or is there something else I missed? Is that a mall movie? Oh, Vibes.
I mean,
yeah, Vibes.
Yeah, I was going to say it's about teenagers, but
okay. But yeah, Vibes. Who's that? Cyndi Lauper and Jeff Goldblum, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy that one when I saw that a few years ago.
That's a weird one. It's part Indiana Jones, part Goonies.
Yeah, it's weird. And then
Peter Falk is in that and awesome, though, I think, as I recall. I think Peter Falk is really good in that.
But then, well, apparently was it Cyndi Lauper appears as a psychic character in Bones, the TV show, and it's supposed to be the same character as Vibes, allegedly. But
that's funny.
Whether it is or just she's playing. Yeah, if you haven't watched it in decades, give it a watch and then come back to us, friends, because I think it's probably free on YouTube. One of those type of films. There we go. Because it's nice to hear about good transfers because a lot of stuff, like the James Cameron stuff and the who did Lord of the Rings?
Peter Jackson.
Yeah, a lot of his stuff being slated for being too smooth now and not looking like films, more like animations.
I think Peter Jackson wasn't he one of those people who was trying to push for like double frame rate in movies now? Like he wanted more like 48 or 60 or whatever frames
60,
per second.
Wasn't it, for the first Hobbit film, and then they abandoned that for the others, I think, didn't they?
Yeah.
Because it just looked weird.
Yeah, there's so much depth to the screen. It's too Yeah. My DVD player is an up converter, so it upgrades, upconverts everything to HD. And in my opinion, it doubles the frame rate because there's a weird depth to everything. So all these old like movies like Star Wars feel like they have this strange depth in the background and stuff. Like, whoa, it's weird.
Is it just a BB gun?
I learned from National Lampoons that can leave a nasty infection.
Yeah, if it gets under the skin.
Even under the skin, leave a nasty infection.
Oh, The Boys probably has the largest amount of non-PP. Some inventive ones. The Thief for James. Yeah, James Belushi. I always forget he does some serious stuff. Willie Nelson. I haven't seen Thief for a while. Was that Michael Mann?
I believe Michael Mann did Thief. Oh, I'm froze.
Who's messaging? It's only director Neil Marshall commenting on one of my recent uploads on Instagram. McBain. McBain is. That's a good action flick, isn't it? But I don't think I've only seen it back in the DVD days. Michael Ironside does have a good voice. Oh, my port again. Gonna miss the. So yeah, it just descends into a big fight at the end, doesn't it? And then they're punching their gas masks. I'd be more worried that I wasn't wearing a gas mask.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff Goldblum didn't go on with Cyndi Lauper, and Peter Falk fell out with Jeff Goldblum and Columbia Pictures. But they're all putting their best, I would say best, good acting on display. Yeah, I can't remember now. I do remember it was car crashes, but I need to watch it again. Definitely going to get that again. Professor met Michael Ironside at an AA meeting in Toronto.
Did you ask him about V?
Yeah, he was quite ill last few years, wasn't he? And then he came back for, was he in Nobody? Well, he's a lot bigger now. Thank you, Mayan.
Mayan, always an excellent moderator.
Thief before James Caan. I seem with him and choose do well in the dinner is proper acting. Feels improvised, but not in a way that brings attention to itself. Yeah, still another one I need to watch more of. The old. I'm still working through the 70s and early 80s stuff. Stuff I haven't seen in a while or not seen before. Dennis Spence made Jeff Goldman say he loves BBC Three. A joke that wouldn't work anymore. It's obviously a reference to the British Broadcasting Corporation, nothing else. The Gambler. Do you know James Gunn? I've heard of it, but I don't think I've ever seen it.
I've seen The Gambler a long time ago. It's guy betting on, I think, college basketball, maybe. James Caan. Yeah, I always confuse it with my mind runs it together with Thief a bit. It's a very similar type movie.
Yeah, whenever one of this mentioned, I always think of that one, or the Chris Christopherson one, is it? Or is he in a film called The Gambler, or was that the other guy?
Is he in? Yeah. I think he is in The Gambler, but it's almost like Maverick, right?
Yes.
Isn't it a riverboat gambler
Western type thing?
Yeah.
Wisdom's on the Warner Archive.
Wisdom is a strange movie. That's one I don't know if they would make nowadays. A guy going around burning up people's mortgages so they don't have, like, farmers don't lose their homes or whatever it's about. Like, I believe he goes around robbing banks and destroys the mortgages so the farmers don't have to, get bankrupt and lose their farms or whatever. It's a Robin Hood kind of story. It's weird.
Yeah, okay. I seem to remember it. I don't know if I've ever seen it though. Maybe way back.
But it's also got like a Badlands kind of vibe to it. Like him and Demi Moore are kind of like Sheen and Spacek.
Gambler is more. Oh, this bit where they pop out of everywhere and abuse this poor businessman.
Yeah.
Italian movie Brian Song. I remember the name Brian Song. I don't remember anything about it.
It's a depressing football movie about two guys who play football for the Chicago Bears, and one of them gets cancer. And so, it's an American football movie, so I doubt it would ever even play over there. You know what I mean? Billy D. Williams and James Caan. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here comes the BB gun again. He said to Demi, "Would you ever consider making a film where you keep your clothes on?" I seem to remember that one. Yeah, he could be quite hurtful, but clever at the same time. But what's the point? We want her to... Yeah, Khan's another one of those actors that didn't have a good 90s, like Rutger Hauer, but they seem to have been a lot of straight-to-DVD movies back in the 90s.
I'm pretty sure James Caan was a pain in the ass to work with.
Well, that was probably the as well.
Because that didn't help. Godfather, you had to think people wanted to do stuff with him, and then he was just such a problem to work with, I would think.
Yeah, it was about like Alien Nation. That was late 80s, wasn't it?
No, yeah, and he gives off surly prick vibes in that. What do you call it? Misery. He's in. He's really good in Misery.
Of course, Misery. Yes. I'm trying to think. Who directed? Because Alien Nation became a TV show. Oh, there you go. The police are still there, and then they get the old. Did they deserve to be peed on by the dog?
That's a bridge too far. They've already been tied up all night. This weird, exposed to the elements. Everyone judging them.
Someone would have helped them, surely. I guess we're peace officers.
Yeah, peace spelled Piece.
Whoa! Wow. Yes, King of New York. That's a great Christopher Walken performance, isn't it?
Yeah.
Abel Ferreira.
And at close range, she's very creepy in that.
The Penn brothers, yes. Oh, and Fade to Black. That is it. Killer Elite. Oh yes, I saw that. Because I confused it with the recent was it? Robert De Niro one, but it was the I watched both. So no, what do we got? Who's in the credits? Narration by Poor Man. Flaky Girl's voice is Jennifer Badham. Stunt players. Here we go.
Anybody we
Jack
know?
Gill, who I interviewed. Gene LaBelle.
Judo Gene. Hey.
Let's have a look. I think that's it. I recognize. Spike Silver. MacGyver. Right, let's get to the chat when I watch these credits. At least doesn't get his ankle and hand melted with the flight. Yeah, that's gross. Always bothers me.
Yeah.
El Dorado is my fave. There you go. It's a car movie. See, nice to hear another good story about transfers.
I feel like Men at Work is derivative of Weekend at Bernie's and some other stuff, but it holds up for what it is.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a dumb
90
bro
minutes of
comedy. Yeah,
as you said, remember fondly.
Yeah,
Rollerball, yes, I saw Rollerball, the original. Well, actually, I watched both Rollerballs a few months ago, and then
oh my,
I couldn't make head nor tail of the original. What was supposed to be happening, but apparently that's how it is. Set nurse is Peggy Budlower.
That sounds like an alias.
Yeah, a lot of drivers as well. Rollerball. Khan was in. Oh yes, was he in Bulletproof? I don't know. Yeah, I don't think anyone was given much to work with in that one.
Was he the bad guy? Maybe because
he
was it Bulletproof? What, him and Damon Wayans? Maybe.
Yeah, that's it. I think there was a sequel to that as well a few years ago, without, of course, the famous people.
Why? Then damn it, I want Weekend at Bernie's 3. Where is it?
Yeah, I know. People are wasting their
2.
time with this.
I want Maximum Overdrive 2.
Who can I speak to? Head honchos. Yeah. Was it Alienation? Who made Alienation? I'm trying to think.
Is it Mandy Patinkin?
Yeah. My name is Antonio. You killed my father.
Yeah, Inigo Montoya. Yeah, my name is
Inigo.
My name is Indigo Crayola.
Oh, he's still with us. From the director of Beowulf 1999. What else he's done? Oh, Impulse from 1984. Final Conflict in 81. Interesting. Let's have a look. Rollerblading is a classic. Let's have a look. Music. Out for Justice, dog piss ending. Yes, of course. So we've got UB40, we've got Sly and Robbie, Tyrants in Therapy, Pressure Drop, doing the music on this, Two Live Crew, Blood Brothers.
What Two Live Crew song was it?
Oh, you know them.
I already turned mine on.
Black Uhuru, Sly and Robbie again. Hang on. Who did I say it was?
Two Live Crew. Me So Horny, probably.
I'm not familiar with their discography.
Oh, really? They were notoriously filthy rap band in America.
Special thanks to KitchenAid and product placement and range. It kind of peters out. It does kind of peter out. I did think that it just suddenly ends and goes back to the police, and that's it. Right. Michael Gass. King of New York is his favorite. Yeah, because he was there a lot before they were famous in there, isn't it? All right. So, what was the Super Cool, Sly and Robbie? Big Pink House, Tyrants in Therapy. Feeling Good by Pressure Drop. Move Something by Two Live Crew. Back to Back, Blood Brothers. Pump Up the Jam, Technotronic. Take Heed by Black Uhuru. Truthful by Blood Brothers. Reggae Ambassador by Third World. Give Her a Little Love by Ziggy Marley.
Oh,
There
yeah.
we go. It's a government job where you have to touch garbage, though. Respect, yeah.
Kara doesn't want the garbage job. It's all right.
Right. Oh, I took it off the stage. I wonder, where's my telly gone? Picked up the nice Peckham set with Elite from imprint quality, but the TT releases quality with that transfer. That's a shame. Yeah, how is it they get 2 releases of that? Right, where are we? See. Oh, damn, I should have played the song if I'd have seen that already.
That should be on the
Undercover Grandpa is a calm comedy. Oh, I don't know that one.
Comedy?
I thought you did. I don't think you meant Prayer of the Roller Boys. Hey, Happy New Year, Luke. Thanks for joining us.
Hello, Luke.
Just as we're ending it. Yeah, what is he in? That's the only thing I know him from is that Fly, and now this because I don't recognize him. Piggy Bundy. Yeah, he was in Eraser. Oh, he's an elf too. Yes, thank you. Well done.
Curly Sue.
What's he going to say? Come over here, Sugarbuzz. This machine called me an asshole. Back on the Maximum Overdrive.
You can't escape.
Oh, there's a bulletproof film with Gary Busey now. Makes sense. There's probably a few of those, isn't there? He's good in Under Siege 2 and Fun in Predator. Yeah, I guess cut in half in that. I keep looking at stuff he does on Instagram, and I think, I don't know, I could chat to him. It wouldn't go well. See where. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably one of those things where it was like on someone's car radio as they went past.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe like the cultural appropriation guy, the white guy with the dreadlocks was listening to Two Live Crew or something.
Yeah, and there might have been when the car started or something, and I don't know.
That's why their big hit in America was "Me So Horny." So that's what I thought. Was "Me So Horny" in there? I missed it.
Imagine if Kubrick it would have made a different film, surely.
Put him in the book. Oh, sorry. The rundown.
Oh yes, the rundown was "Welcome to the Jungle" as it's in the UK. But Joan Bullumbers, he's chewing the scenery in that one. And hang on. The hell about my channel? What is Don up to these days?
Soon I'll be doing a live stream with Pugwall. We're going to be watching The Carpenter with Wings Hauser. I'm part of Wings Week.
Wings Week, isn't it?
I had to be part of Wings Week. And towards the end of the month, I'll be doing Batmanuary. But I have to get a few things together before we get that started.
Is that Batmobile?
And thank you, Luke. I disagree. I think your channel is better than mine. So we'll and we both think Garbage Collector is a wonderful job.
Thief of Hearts, Paramount, and Don Simpson made it as a fun from the 80s. It's not all Beverly Hills Cop. Okay. There you go. It was in
Token Douche. I think I have a new title for my business card. Don Nichols, Token Douche.
Cruising is that's a fun film. It's Friedkin film, wasn't it? Not Kubrick. See, he's seen that. Stephen Bauer's follow-up after Scarface, because I already had much.
Stephen Bauer.
Oh, thank you. Your channel's great.
Watch this guy going to stick his tongue out like a lizard.
Can pull my skin off like me.
Yeah. See, Michael Myers knows the Two Live Crew. Uncle Luke Skywalker. I think he got sued by George Lucas over that too.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Another movie I guess left behind, but the doc hasn't forgotten. There you go. Right, last one. Burned by his mouth.
Attaboy.
Right. So let's wrap this
I
up.
tried,
'Cause
Luke. I tried.
we tried to build you up. Your mum shot you down. What am I doing next? Oh, Where Eagles Dare on Saturday, I believe.
Oh, a great Clint Eastwood film and Misfits song.
I knew the one bit about it. I didn't know it was a song.
Yeah, I ain't no goddamn son of a bitch. The Misfits, Where Eagles Dare. Yeah, left to listen to it before. Yeah, it's great.
Oh, I have to check that out and play it on night. There you go. I expected trash, but you got some good.
Right, Luke loves a good ribbon.
He's I hope it is. Well, was it laughing or was it tears?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah. The one at the end is tears of sadness, but the rest.
Let's de-escalate this with a good night from me and a good night from Don. Thanks for joining me, Don.
My friends.
Thanks for everyone in the chat.
Me.
Russell, Luke, Franz, Kels, Dr. Impossible, Michael Myers, Franz, everyone else, Lou, Russell, Kels, Larry, and everyone else that popped in. Yeah, Larry.
Macabro.
And don't forget to vote. Macabro was here in 2 ways.
Greetings and salutations.
It's not the Karen Carpenter story. It must be something else. So yes, night all. So everybody dance now. Right. Good night.